What's up, guys? Welcome back to RPEG Electronics. This is Ray, your host. Today, we got a new product in from RHM, our usual speaker supplier, okay? I've been working with this company for a very long time. I buy their products all the time. I recommend them for usage with our karaoke machines, specifically because these are good karaoke speakers, okay? So this year, they took some of my advice and they made some upgrades to the 666 model, okay? Normally, I recommend customers to get the 222 model. That's the powered stay-at-home version. You have to plug that into an outlet. This one does not. This is the portable version. As you can see, I'm lifting it up, and this is completely battery powered. About I call it about 8 pounds or so. All right, it's not that heavy, but the sound is really strong. Okay, there are a few differences between last year's model and this year's. All right, namely, obviously the LED design. Okay, this is new. Okay, they added an LED ring, RGB LEDs around here, and a flasher here, actually. I'll show you that later, but when you play music, it will sync to the music. And then, of course, you can change it to do like patterns, simple color changing patterns. You can do fading effects, or obviously you can just turn it off if you don't like LEDs at all, but I feel this is pretty cool. All right, normally I leave it on party mode, which means that the music will sync, okay? And the controls are very simple. Volume up, volume down, the mode button for switching between Bluetooth or auxiliary cable, power, next song, back song, pause, next song, Bluetooth pairing, and light. That's it, all right? Membrane buttons, pretty easy to press, okay? You can see the battery by pressing the power button once, so it's at a 60% charge right now, and holding it down will turn it off. It really can't get simpler than that. Okay, we have your microphone holder rings. You can flip these up too for moving around. And in the back, it's really dead simple. You have a USB port for plugging in flash drives. This is not for charging, okay? This puts out very little power. This is for reading flash drives to play MP3s off. No one really does that anymore. They upgraded the PC port, so if you want to plug this into your PC to use it as an audio source to USB-C now, that's cool. The audio in, simple aux cable, and the DC power, okay? This, I believe, is the battery compartment door, but don't open this. This is not for user replacement, okay? And the power brick that's included, as always, we have to be very careful of this. This power brick is pretty generic looking, but on the back, the label clearly says 19 volts, all right? Personally, I would label this like RHM speaker because this can fit. This is a very universal barrel jack. This will fit in a lot of different accessories in your house, and it's very easy to mistake this for a laptop charger or, God forbid, your karaoke machine. Our karaoke machines will burn out if you plug this in, okay? This is 19 volts. Most karaokes are only 12 volt, okay? The accessories are very simple. You get your power cord for the brick. They do include batteries now. That was a big improvement over last year's. You get a simple 3.5 millimeter aux cable for plugging into CD players or old school cell phones that still have this. It has Bluetooth, of course. Everything is Bluetooth now. And we have a USB A to C for charging your mic. Sorry, not for charging, for plugging into a PC if you want to use this as a PC source for some reason. And 2 sets of okay-ish generic batteries. It's not a big deal, okay? The microphones are greatly improved over last year's, in my opinion, okay? Number one is now it is a full-size mic. Before, it was like a 3/4 size, a little smaller, pretty dense. It had a built-in battery, but now, based on my suggestion, hopefully, they made a few changes. It's now full-sized. The head is pretty standard size, so you can use any style mic cover you want now. These are like, 20 cents or 50 cents on Amazon. They don't include mic covers anymore. This was my own, okay? I got tons of these. Doop. All right, the big thing that I wanted, it's still metal. It's still a metal casing, which is always nice. The microphones are now AA battery powered. This is a big deal for me because in terms of practicality, you don't want to be in a situation where you're singing, enjoying, having a great time, and then your mic goes dead, and then you got to charge it. Okay. Previously, it had a micro USB port so that you could charge it with a portable battery pack. It's not that bad, but with AA batteries, it's just much easier. You just, you just pop out new batteries. Okay, and you just swap out brand new ones. Okay, I use Amazon brand batteries. They include their own. The bottom battery is actually a little tight, so I actually end up having to like just flick it out. Yeah, I usually have to like flick it to get it to come out, but you can flick it and it's not coming out. Don't worry. You have to, it won't like go flying. After you flick it, then it's easier to remove the battery. Yeah, this one, I let them know, make it a little looser. I know they want to make it secure, but yeah, just to be a little easier. Okay, not a big deal. Snap in, and that's it. Okay, now before I go further, I do want to note that the microphones are supposed to be paired to the speaker before they come out of the box. For some reason, mine was not. Both my microphones were not synced to the speaker, and they weren't working. So it was an easy fix. I just followed the instructions. Actually, I don't know if they meant to do it that way so that, you can, if you lose a mic or something, they can just replace it. But it's very easy. I'm going to show you how to do it now just to make it easy for you guys. All you do is turn on both microphones. Okay, and they're both going to be blinking P1 and 2. That means they're not paired, okay? And then from there, you're going to press the power and the Bluetooth button together for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you'll see that both of these are blinking over here. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. You see those 1 and 2 is blinking? So then from there, you press the power button on the mic 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And this one, 1, 2, 3. So now it's paired 1 and 2, and we're good. Hello. Ooh, too close. Sorry. Hello, hello. And the second one, hello, hello. Okay. All right. Obviously, you don't want to be too close when you're filming like this. Okay, so I'm going to go through the mic's functions real quick because this is something that's a little more intricate. The blinking that you see here is due to the refresh rate on my camera, all right? In real life, it does not blink like this, only on camera because the refresh rate of the camera is slower than this, okay? So we only have a few buttons. On and off is very self-explanatory. We got volume down and volume up, okay? The volume of each microphone can be controlled individually. So let's say I want this one to be 65 and I want this one to be 50. They have nothing to do with each other, okay? So one guy can be loud, one guy can be quiet. That's not a problem. All right, I'm gonna set them both to 50 right now. The DSP button up here, the top left, I know is a little hard to see with the black. This is to control your echo. Echo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does this mean? All right. For people who are not karaoke buffs, echo 0 sounds like this. Hello, hello. Turn up the volume a little bit. Hello, this is echo 0. No effect whatsoever. This is just me talking. Okay, then echo 1. Hello. So this is the basic karaoke echo. And then just going up from there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's worth noting though, when you change the echo on 1, both of them change. It's from the speaker. It's not per mic on this case, okay? The second button over here, the heart button, this is the voice beautifier effect, okay? Basically, it smooths out your voice, so if you suck at singing, this is supposed to make you sound better, all right? It's worth noting from a karaoke professional standpoint, having a good speaker or good microphones is not supposed to make you sound better. This might, but normally in my experience, if you don't like the way you sound when you sing, start drinking. Okay, so we got P3. I usually leave it on P2 or 3 for myself. Okay, and the last effect over here, hold on, if I can still do it. Oh, actually, you know what? Forget that. They don't have the effect from from the previous mics. Okay, but yeah, that's really it. All right, ignore that short detour. I don't pre-script any of this, obviously. Okay, so let's talk about, like, sound quality and music quality. So according to the specs, I believe this one is 60 60 watts. So we are at two 15-watt tweeters and a 30-watt bass on the subwoofer on the bottom. So you got this RHM actually makes a very good subwoofer for some reason. On the bottom, you got a subwoofer there, and they raised the feet up with some sound buffing foam so that the air can actually flow and you can get a strong bass. Okay, so I have already paired this to my iPad, and we're gonna play some music for you. Hopefully YouTube doesn't strike me for this one. Okay, so they actually added a little nice thing here. I'll play some karaoke version. They made a little lip here so that you can display your iPad. Yeah, I didn't even do my hair for this. See the lights going? All right, YouTube, this is not Ellie Goulding's version, okay? We have nothing to do with her. We don't pay her anything, all right? This is just karaoke. All right, and you saw the flash go off when you hit a higher note. All right, typically, I will not sing on video, but just for the purpose of demonstration. You're the fear, I don't care, 'cause I've never been so high. Follow me to the dark. Let me take you past our satellites. Okay, and then we can adjust the echo a little bit. I'm gonna change it up to 2. To life. So love me like you do. 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 Okay, and then we'll change the beautifying a little bit. 3. Like you do. What are you waiting for? Fitting in, fitting out, on the edge of paradise. Every inch of your skin is a holy grail I've gotta find. Only you can set my heart on fire, on fire. Okay. And you can hear the strong bass here. Okay, so that was the quick demo of, the karaoke function, displaying your iPad. You can put your phone here, of course, too, but I'm using my phone for recording purposes now, obviously, so yeah. So if you do it horizontally, it's easier. If you have too thick of a case, it might not fit, but yeah, for going on like a little camping trip and just enjoying your, portable karaoke or making announcements or something like that, this is awesome. Handle makes it super easy to carry, and you can and over here, I'm pretty sure this is obvious, but boop, you can use it to hold your mics too. All right. So over last year's model, it's a huge improvement, and the price is actually the same, which to me is always a huge win. All right. They didn't, sponsor this video or anything. I paid for this one with my own money, like I do every year. I try to get a new model and then see if it's good for karaoke, and then if it is, then we add it to our website, and I'll put the link below, all right, where you can purchase this. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about it. I have not tested the battery life on this one yet, but in my former experience with this model of this line, it got about like 5 to 6 hours of playback or more, depending on how heavy of usage you get per charge. Okay. So that's awesome, and USB-C support for the connection in the back is a big plus AA batteries. All right. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave in the comments below. But yeah, the only thing I would say would be an improvement point over this is make the battery slot just like a millimeter looser, so it's easier for the second battery to slide out. That's just a quality of life update. And I would appreciate it if they made a white model. You know, just a nicer, just a color to match my entire house. Yeah, that's about it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.